Yes, when I was in school, I always used to watch the sisters and was anxious to see how they live. In fact, at one time, my girlfriend and I snuck through the backyard into their yard from the school and got it as far as the chapel. That's as far as we could go because we wanted to see how the sisters lived. And we were called by one of the sisters. And she said, anybody that comes into this entrance has to be a sister. That remained with me for a long time because I always thought, well, I got to be a sister.
Oh, I think my very first recollections of ever desiring to be a sister was the sisters used to come from Dauphin. I lived in Ethelbert. They'd come to from Dauphin to teach catechism every summer for 2 weeks. And we always had an older sister and a younger sister. At least that's how we felt it was. And Sister Gabriel was the younger sister. And she was the one who was teaching catechism. And we all just loved her. She'd always be playing games with us. And I remember one lesson that she asked us, is there anybody here who wants to be a sister? Well, I can remember my hand going up. And then after I thought, how come I put it up so quickly? But I think from that very moment, that was grade 3, I can remember it, I had a desire to become a sister. I guess I wanted to be very much like those sisters who taught us catechism.
No, it was something I considered from a young age, but it wasn't that I grew up wanting to be a sister. I admired the sisters, and I knew that they were people who dedicated themselves to God, and that was important, and was valued, and that was a good thing. But the desire kind of evolved.
I have to say that I didn't always want to be a sister. In fact, I always fought it for many years. It wasn't something that came, it was a decision that didn't come easily for me. Although I knew that I was being called to something or someone special in a special way with God. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And I knew that as I grew older that it wasn't just the worldly things out there like going to dances, being involved in the Ukrainian community, that there was something else, there was something more that I was being drawn to. And it took a lot of convincing myself that I really wanted to be a sister.
As long as I can remember, and I don't know if it was my own desire or if it was the Redemptorist fathers had a way of asking young people or saying, oh, she's going to be a sister someday, And so I'm not sure how that happened, but I think that desire was there long, long ago, probably longer than I can remember.
Yes, I always did.
Really?
As long as I can remember. We had the sisters come. Well, I went to a Catholic school. My sisters taught us, the Grey Nuns of the Immaculate Conception. But our sisters from Montreal always came in the summer for summer school. Sometimes they were there for a whole month. And I just loved it. And I don't know how else had that desire. I just wanted to be like them.
Well, as a young child, yes. And then after I was hoping for a professional career as a singer. But it seemed that no matter how I tried, even though I was performing, no matter how I tried or planned, the Lord always changed my plans for me. And He eventually steered me to the right place.
Well, I think they were kind of intermittent periods. When I was, I think when I first met the sisters, they were teaching catechism during the summer. And I always thought they looked so beautiful, they looked so elegant and that. So I didn't know if I would at that time, but I was attracted because they were, I saw something in them that was special. And I thought they looked nice.
you.